Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the When in Doubt podcast. Today we are on episode 7. Before I keep going, it's kind of crazy. We're already on episode 7.
Yeah,
I'm not going to lie. It feels like yesterday where we just sat down to record episode 1, and now we're on episode 7. Mm-hmm. So today we got Hayden.
Yep, got Noah finally back from Colorado.
Finally. And Gavin.
So it's going to be an exciting day. A little bit of a smaller cast than before, but it's still going to be hype. You know it, baby. Let's go. Welcome back to the episode, guys. Today we got a lot of exciting things lined up for you. The first thing I think we got to touch on, we have a little bit of a smaller crowd here today, which, can be good, but it can also be bad. Obviously, we're missing out on Liam, Matthew, and Jack. R.I.P. They all passed. Okay. No, they're fine. They're fine, but they just couldn't make it in today. It's a bit of a snowstorm where we are, so hard to travel,
We've gotten probably...
30
inches of snow
in the past couple weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Not even last, 5 days.
Yeah, probably.
It's been crazy. It's been crazy.
It has been absolutely insane. But today we got a few things lined up for you that'll be pretty funny for the viewers, I think. Especially the first one. I've kind of said this before in the podcast already, but... I love all the support. I mean, obviously, everything is growing. The TikTok is doing great. The Instagram's doing great. The YouTube's growing great. The subscribers, the followers, the views, everything is on the up. There's not a single piece of our content that is not doing well. Quite literally, everything's doing great. But...
Here it goes. Here we go.
I mean, there are a lot of hate comments. And, it's funny for me to read through and for us to read through. Everybody reads through. We have a group chat, obviously, with all the guys, and it is just constantly us just sending screenshots of, hate comments that just make us laugh.
I would say probably 99% of comments are hate comments.
Yes. Okay, maybe it's not that extreme, but it's a lot.
It's a ridiculous number.
It depends,
you guys put some time.
It depends on the
comments.
video it depends on the video, the short, and the platform. Because I feel like some platforms are way nicer than others. The YouTube comments seem to be way nicer than the Instagram.
Dude, Instagram comments in general.
I know.
Have you seen some of those videos? The Instagram comments.
I know.
So funny.
The Instagram comments are always.
That'll be another episode of the Night Podcast.
Yeah, the Night Pod. Some of these we had to seriously PG down some of these comments because we had to hide a lot of them. There was just a lot going on, and we're trying to keep it.
There were some bad people.
Like I said, you guys went all out.
Yeah, we were trying to keep it family friendly, and with those comments, it's hard to do that. But it's good. So today we kind of went through, and we want to start the podcast by going through these hate comments and kind of just responding, but also just laughing about them.
Reminiscing on our past few weeks.
Reminiscing on the fact that now we have thousands and thousands of people that comment on our videos. And whether they're hate or love, I will admit, there are some people who actually support us. It's also funny because there's actual, comments, somebody will drop a hate comment, and then somebody will, defend us, and then it'll be, a 10-comment war between two people. One guy, one 50-year-old dad, just hating on us, bro, get a life. And then the other one is some, 30-year-old dad who's dude, why are you on here
There is this one grown man who... leaves a hate comment on every single one of our shorts.
No, I kind of respect him, though.
I've looked, he leaves a hate comment on every single video. How do you, find our channel? How do you find every short? We're posting 2 shorts a day. I looked it up. Dude follows us.
Yeah.
So, dude follows us.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Just to leave a hate. He, gets the notification. Oh, hey,
I'm not going to...
Honey, they posted. Gotta leave my hate comments.
No, literally, I'm not going to call him out, but I respect you. I respect you.
What are you on?
It's kind of sick.
I will admit it's a lot of effort to go through just to leave us comments, but then again,
they're not just standard hate comments though. They're not just the ones that are not PG. They're kind of funny.
Yeah, no, they are funny. It's just dude, you're telling me you don't have enough of a life where you're literally commenting on every single Instagram reel of a bunch of teenagers.
Every single one. Think of how lame that is. You're a 35-year-old man, right? You're going to your job and you get home. And you leave hate comments on some 16 to 18-year-olds podcast.
You're at a family reunion. So, what have you been up to? Oh, I've been leaving hate comments on teenagers' podcasts.
Honestly, a couple goals. Do it with your wife. Get your wife in on this, my guy.
Get your wife in on this. We want the whole family hating on us. So let's
time for the daily.
So we start with
session.
the standard hate comment though. Let's make a podcast.
Yeah, that is easily
almost
the most
every
popular.
video.
Yeah, so
comments.
literally on every single video, without a doubt, you will scroll down and you will see somebody. The boys just said, "Let's start a podcast. Let's start a podcast. We should make a podcast in the basement." Blah blah blah. Dude, all right. Yes, that is true. But then again, we're the ones putting in the work, putting out content. Whether you like it or not, I don't really care. I'm going to be frankly honest. I don't care. We have a good time doing it.
Well, no. We care. I mean, please leave hate comments.
Yeah,
We want to leave 1,000 hate comments on every single one of our videos.
I mean, we
Go
care,
ahead.
but at the same time, it's like we're having a good time making the podcast. We get to hang out, every week now. Every other whatever.
Dude,
it is.
this short is gonna get so many hate comments.
And
Yeah, they're gonna be like, oh, so cringe.
Oh my god.
So sappy.
And whatever it is, we just like don't care. I mean, we care because it's kind of support, but at the same time, we don't really care.
It's just
because
fun
like,
to make.
It just
I'm gonna be so
entertains us.
honest.
Like, I'm not even joking. The other day, I was bored, and I'm like, I'm gonna go read some hate comments on
Yeah,
our videos.
it's
Like,
just
and
fun.
I probably read through comments for like half hour, and like just endless entertainment.
And did we mention? No, we did not mention this in the last episode. There are some real fans out there, like actual, genuine people who like follow us and like fans. Because what happened recently, me and Noah were sitting on the couch watching. It was the Packer game.
It was the Packers' last.
It was the Packers' last game, which
before
actually I think we will mention that slightly today. As you can tell, I got my Packers shirt on. Noah's got the hat.
Yep.
But
I got the socks.
No, Gavin's a loser. He's not a
Bears
Packers
fan.
Yeah,
We don't.
we don't.
Wait. Guys, we can make a short about him being a Bears fan, and the comments are just gonna roast him.
Not all our viewers are from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly. Okay, wait. So we start the short now, but people don't know. So yeah, we're the Packer fans in the group. We were watching, and then Gavin's the Bears fan. of the group.
Loser.
That's crazy. You're a Bears fan. Oh my god, comments. I want you to go off on Gavin. Like, that's insane.
All right. Well,
Roast him like there's no tomorrow.
Jeez. There's no tomorrow for the Bears either.
Yeah, true.
No kidding.
True story.
Yeah.
But besides
That went a little far.
yeah, it's all right.
It's all right. Got a bit carried away.
Yeah, you get carried away sometimes. No, we still love you. Okay, so as I was getting back to it, me and Noah were sitting on the couch, and I was on the like Instagram account, When in Doubt account or whatever, and I was just looking through and we get a DM, and I'm like, who are we getting a DM from? So I go check it, and it's this guy. I'm not gonna say his name or anything about him, but there's this guy, and I checked his profile.
We can call him Rashad.
Okay, we'll call him Rashad.
Well, how is that? That was just the first name I thought of. I'm not even joking.
So
Rashad
DM'd us and was like, "Hey, I have a friend who's somewhere else, but he's a huge fan of the podcast.
We'll call his friend Kinkle Fritz.
Kinkle Fritz. So he has his friend Kinkle Fritz.
That sounds like something from some fairy tale, like.
So Kinkle Fritz is a huge fan of our podcast.
Yep.
And Kinkle Fritz, is off on some academy somewhere. In Florida. Yeah, in Florida. We can say that, I guess. Yeah, so he's at an academy in Florida.
He's in Florida. They're going to find him.
So yeah,
Poor Kinkle Fritz.
Kinkle Fritz goes to academy in Florida, and apparently he's a huge fan of the podcast. So shout out, if you are listening, which I'm sure you are.
You know who you are,
Kinkle Fritz. From Florida at an academy. You're a huge fan, and we respect you. We love you, bro.
Yep.
Have a happy birthday, because what happened was his friend DM'd us and was like, "Hey, I have this friend who's a huge fan of the podcast. Can you make him a quick video and send it to him saying happy birthday?" And he's like, "Well, I'll Venmo you." And I'm like, "We don't need a Venmo. We have like 300 followers. Like, we don't need money yet. We're fine. We're fine. We don't need money, but if it'll make
Dude was prepared to send money to a bunch of white teenagers.
I know.
What?
Like, dude.
Why?
I don't know.
We're just kids.
Apparently, bro's in college.
Yeah,
like, dude.
I'm just a boy.
No, but it was just funny because we were like, wow, there's actual fans out there. And like, this wasn't a bot. This was a real person. Like, I checked his account. He's a real person. And he was commenting. He was like, hey, can we get a video? So we sent him a video, and yeah. So I was just amazed by the fact
I wonder
that,
if
like,
it's legit.
as small as we are, there are some people who actually like support us. Besides the fact that there are all these hate comments on the reels and stuff, there are people out there that genuinely like watching our content, which is just cool because I had priorly, that's not a word. I just made that word up. Priorly.
Priorly?
Yeah, I think I meant to say prior, but I said priorly.
Guys, roast him in the comments. Priorly doesn't speak English.
So prior, I used
He's
to
actually.
Beep. So I used to post comments, or I used to post videos on a YouTube channel that I used to have or whatever. And I just did like video game stuff because that's what I like to do in some of my free time. And it was the same thing. Like, it was crazy because although it was like a super small channel or whatever, people like enjoyed watching it every once in a while. And yeah, of course there were hate comments, but like people enjoy watching it. But now, especially with this podcast, even more than that, it's already gotten bigger than my channel ever was.
Yeah.
Way bigger. And so it's cool just having people who actually
mention your channel?
Yeah, sure.
You guys should go look up Hayden Lettuce and find the video of him trying to unbox his headphones.
Didn't make it like a bunch of views.
That
It's
might be
hilarious.
private.
Oh, it's
I'm not
private.
gonna cap.
Yeah, okay, well, you don't have to watch it, but basically, it's like a 20-minute video, and dude couldn't get the box open.
True story. I literally have like.
It's like 12 minutes of him like, I can't get this darn box open.
True story. But it was back in the good old days when I had
Peak
nothing.
quality.
Yeah, it was nothing. I literally was recording like a Samsung Galaxy S3,
Oh my
making like
gosh.
random YouTube videos that nobody cared about. But apparently, I was, I thought it was fun, and that's the same with this podcast. Like, we just think it's fun, so why not keep doing it?
Exactly.
You know
Those
what
were the good old days, though. Making like iMovies on like
Yes,
your parents' phone.
true.
Dude, I'm
Like,
yes,
if you
betrayal.
did not do that, you did not have a childhood.
Dude, that was crazy.
Dude, we do
Bro,
like.
I lost it in that.
I
If
know.
You can go to his channel, look up a ripstick battle. I'm in it. My brother's in
That's
it.
also private.
Well, how many of these? Oh my goodness.
Well,
Basically, this was fairly recent. I guess it was before COVID. So we'll say 4.5 years ago.
I mean, it's a long time. It's
Basically, we had a ripstick course in their basement. If you don't know what a ripstick is,
You're a loser. No,
look it up. Yeah, I'm not trying to explain it. So we have this course, and then you got a Nerf gun, shoot targets, take your time off. And I apparently misheard the rules because I had the gun on the second lap, and he said you can only have it on the first one. So he told me that, and I just lost it on the video. That's on the video.
True story.
That was not
That was
great.
pretty funny. All right, we got completely off topic. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
To the
Yeah.
comment. Gavin,
Okay,
Noah, do you got some?
I
Hate
have
comments.
a personal favorite hate comment.
All right,
Oh
let's
boy.
hear it.
Bro has his
This
Guinness
guy,
World Records
this
and hate
guy
comments.
commented, and he said, "Guys, we got to make podcasting equipment a lot more expensive."
That was funny.
That was see,
And in reality, we're using an iPhone, candles, and a microphone.
like I'm gonna be honest.
boy.
I really so the funny thing is I actually do have nice podcasting equipment because my dad's in a band that we could use. The problem is it's just really complicated to get it all set up and working properly, and it's so much easier just to film this, send it to my Mac, edit it on my Mac, and then do everything from there. Because
Copyright strike.
yeah,
You said Mac.
True, but it's so much easier just to do it that way than having
You
to
might have
go
been
through all
mac and
this to go
It's
through
true.
all this
On
fancy
your mac and
stuff.
cheese.
Yes, I'm a mac and cheese.
Yep.
So it's way easier just to go through this, and it's way less complicated for me. And I'm gonna be honest, as much as I love it, I don't want this to be like a full-time job as of right now. So I'm just trying to make it pretty easy. So it's way easier for me to do it this way. So that's why we have it this way. But
Yeah.
that is funny.
By the way, I
That
just
was
want to
funny.
point out somebody commented that Liam has a big nose, no cab, low key,
and
and I actually know him.
yeah,
I'm not even joking.
The guy who said
I
that?
was sitting right next to him when he commented that. It was hilarious.
Oh, you knew him.
I did know him. Yeah.
wait, what?
That's crazy.
The guy that commented, so somebody on our YouTube shorts, he commented, Liam has a big nose, no cap, low key. Big nose emoji, gorilla emoji. So
Okay.
it was funny.
And that was somebody you know?
He was sitting right next
Dude,
to me.
Liam's like the hottest one.
Well, I think you're all hot.
Oh,
Not trying. I'm not no homo, but Liam, I feel like he's pretty solid looking. He's got good style and right?
hey, people did like his reels though.
Yeah, true.
People liked his
So it wasn't
music
just
taste,
us.
too.
Mhm.
There was somebody that commented on Liam's minutes.
Let's.
What?
Are you talking about the one I think you're talking about?
I don't think
Gavin's
so,
music
because-
taste?
No, because
Liam's?
what I'm about to say is not. Anyway, somebody commented on Liam's minutes saying, oh, these are rookie numbers. I thought this was normal. My average minutes per day was 610. Which, if you don't know, is 10 hours and 10 minutes every single day.
Yeah.
Which seems crazy.
Yeah. I don't-
Unreal.
some people, I swear,
Like-
what happens is whenever somebody talks about their Spotify raps, it's oh, I had this many minutes, I listened to this artist this much. You, without a doubt, you will find somebody in the comments that's that's not even good, bro. I listened to way more. It's not
why?
It's not a
good
competition.
job.
Yeah, it's not a competition, dude. I swear. We're just literally saying it as in wow, that's a lot of music you listen to. We don't care how much music you listen to. I promise, we really don't.
Unless you listen to the Win and Dub podcast.
Unless you listen to Win and Down podcast, then we want to hear about your Spotify raps. But yeah, there's all these people in the comments oh, that's not even that many minutes. Liam doesn't even listen to music that much. Dude, what do you mean he doesn't listen to music that much? That's 6 hours a day. That is
That is a
ridiculous. That is.
By the
a
way, I
lot
think
of
your math is wrong with that. But
I don't know. No, it wasn't. We did.
It wasn't?
It was 6 hours.
We
a
checked
day.
it
It was?
3 times. Off.
Yeah.
I had to edit it all out because we were math checking it 6
Oh.
times.
Bro.
So I'm pretty sure it was right.
That's
okay,
funny.
continue on with the hate. Let's hear some other funny
Oh,
ones.
yeah.
Oh, also one thing saying about that comment. If you're gonna leave hate comments, at least make them funny. Don't just
That's
swear
true.
at us for no reason. Dog, that's not even funny.
I
If you're
mean,
gonna leave hate comments, at least put a little
Make
thought
it
in
make
them.
it fun for us. I guess now we're just asking too much, but
Now we're just asking. Now they're gonna purposely even
but,
be more.
make them creative. You know,
Mhm.
if you're gonna put time into it,
Yeah. You might as well. There was this one guy who literally commented "hate from" and then put every single emoji for every single country flag on all of the emojis.
Comments. I love those.
And I'm like, that was funny, but at the same time, like, dog, you could have been like a little more
from
creative.
Arabic.
Yeah.
Hate from China.
Yeah,
hate from Bulgaria.
Yeah, hate from everywhere.
Those are funny. Those are funny
though.
There was one on the Marvel video. The truth is this, because my opinion is this. I thought that one was funny because you kind of did. I don't know.
No,
you were like,
I mean, I can't defend myself anymore about that video. Like, there's so many comments. Like, whatever I say, even if I post another reel, like trying to defend myself, it just doesn't matter. Like, nobody's, not all those people are gonna watch this reel as well, even if it is a reel. But I'm gonna try to defend myself quickly. All I was trying to say was that
here we go.
No, listen. All I was trying to say was that because of the fact that I like Marvel movies, I think even the worst Marvel movies are good movies, and I understand that a lot of people disagree with that.
So, would you rather watch Thor: Dark World or Interstellar?
Okay, well, Interstellar's a good movie, though.
Exactly. See, but you said bad Marvel movies are better than most other movies.
But I said most. That's
Toy Story.
Toy Story's good too, but there's some that aren't. Like I'm not.
I mean,
like
I think
said,
it could go either way.
I'm not coming with examples, so I guess you can tear me apart
you
all
guys,
you want. I don't care. But I will put money on the fact that there are a list of 100 movies that I don't have right now, so you can tear me apart all you want. But I bet you there are a list of 100 movies that if I went on the internet right now, I could look up that I would way rather watch Thor: Dark World than that list of 100 movies, because there are so many crappy movies out there that are just random, like just random.
There's more than 100.
Yeah, okay. There are thousands and thousands of crappy random movies out there.
He's like, I could probably find 100 somewhere
that no one wants to see. And if you're out here thinking that you would rather watch one of those than Thor: Dark World, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. I'm not saying this is a fact at all. That's not what I'm saying.
It is your opinion. It is your opinion is wrong.
Yes. Okay. Even if you think, even if you think my opinion is wrong, it's my opinion. So how can my opinion cannot be wrong? That's what an opinion is. Opinion is your opinion.
It's just okay. Hey, calm down, everybody. Calm down.
It can't be wrong. Like, an opinion can't be wrong. So I just don't understand how people are hating on that when I literally was like, the fact is, in my opinion. Because I was saying, like, my fact, the reason I'm saying this is a fact is because it's my opinion. So I guess people don't get that, but then again, I don't know.
I get what you're saying. Like, it's like, as a metaphor, like, your guys' opinion is our podcast sucks. Obviously, we don't have to agree with you.
Yeah, we don't think our podcast sucks, but if you want to think that, okay, go for it. We don't care.
Most of the people watching are, like, grown people with jobs and, we're not the ones who are lame for doing a podcast when you're commenting on our videos.
Yeah, that's so accurate.
Like, get it together.
Every time I see a comment that's like,
that's like just truly bad. It's like not even funny.
Yeah, truly like just like somebody actually
like
hating,
why?
like saying stuff
like,
that's
seriously.
just not even funny, and it's just like straight out just like not right. I like tap on the profile and I'm like, dude, you're literally like a 40-year-old man with a family, and like why you take time out of your day to actually like try to make kids like not want to do a podcast that they're just having fun doing? I just don't get it.
Yeah.
So
now here's the real fact. We're not talking about hate comments because we don't agree with you. I mean, we don't. But we're not saying you're wrong for hating us.
Hate comments.
We're just saying some of them are kind of funny. You know?
I agree. I still, as I continue to say, any publicity is good publicity. So if you want to keep hating, go for it. But at the same time, we're not really gonna look. I mean, besides that, some of them are funny.
I don't even have time to read through them all. I'm gonna be so honest.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have the time to read them all.
It was also funny because when I first started this podcast, obviously, before I knew how many comments and like how many views we were gonna get, I was like, oh, I'm gonna read through every comment. I'll try to respond as much as I can.
That's what I thought too.
I completely gave up on that. Like, it was like week 2, and one of our reels had like 100K views and like over 1,000 comments. I'm like, I'm not reading
I just
that.
saw somebody the other day where it's like, you found an artist on Instagram small enough to respond to every comment. So I commented, do you really respond to every comment? Bro isn't responding.
Oh,
that's sad.
Fraud.
Yeah,
fraud. Yeah, we will not respond to every comment.
Yeah,
this is not
saying
hey, but if they're funny, trust me, I do look through some of them. Yeah. So if you leave a funny comment,
if they're funny,
leave a good comment. We might give you a shout out.
Or if it's like supportive, like I've been like liking some of the ones that are like, oh, this is a good, funny podcast. Like keep.
I just like the hate comments.
Or if it's a good hate comment, maybe.
How about this best hate comment next video gets a $10 Blockbuster gift card.
Great idea. Blockbuster. We will get you a Blockbuster gift card.
Yeah, absolutely.
We will.
Wink, wink, wink.
Toys R Us.
Toys R Us.
You guys remember Toys R Us?
Yes, I very do remember that.
Most liked comment goes in our bio for a week. No, I'm kidding. We're not doing that.
Yeah,
Did you see the video where it's like the 9-year-old boy is like, I'll do what the most like comment is, and the dude's like, go to Cambodia, go to their African tribe, get accepted
Yeah.
by their people, learn kung fu.
Bro, that comment ended up getting like 3 million.
It
likes.
got so many likes. It was
It's
crazy.
insane.
So funny.
All right, continuing on. Got another hate comment.
Yeah, we're losing
I feel like we
time.
can get one more.
What time are we at?
Oh,
again?
this is my favorite satire page. Guys, if you didn't know this, we're actually fully satire. All our content is satire.
True.
We're at 22 minutes.
I personally do not have.
No, I'm kidding. This isn't
Anymore.
satire. I'm sorry. But thanks for the compliments.
Yeah. All right. No, you got any more?
I'm all right.
Oh, I'll wait. I know there's
no
some
more so far. So keep the funny hate comments coming.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm sure there's more in there, but we're not looking through 1,000 of them.
Someone said, "Can someone pay these guys to stop?"
I did.
Someone replied, "GoFundMe linked in my profile."
That's hilarious.
No way.
Wait,
Yeah.
go to his profile.
You know what? How about this? Let's put a bounty on us right now.
It's not there.
Let's put a bounty on us right now. If we start to GoFundMe and somebody drops $1 million, we will stop posting content
what?
forever.
What?
For $1 million?
Yeah, we'll drop it. $6 $1 million?
Do 6 million. Then we each get $1 million.
That's a good idea. 6 mil. Drop 6 mil.
$6
and
billion.
No,
Guys, we listen to your comments. If you want us to stop, just pay us.
Yeah,
just
just
$6 million.
It's easy. Just 6 mil. Just drop it right now.
Just 6 mil.
Just 6 mil.
Just
So
6
easy.
mil.
Everybody has that.
You know Jeff Bezos makes like $100 million a second.
Yeah, I know.
So just get Jeff Bezos to. Okay, maybe it's not that.
Yeah.
much.
I was gonna.
How much money does Jeff Bezos make every second? Okay, it's a lot less. 3,715.
That is a lot of money. That's not less.
But, okay,
I mean, it's
it's
less.
a lot less
It's
than
less.
That is still
100 million.
ridiculous, though.
I saw
that's-
something where like
imagine every second you just
Like, I'm not gonna lie, that's more money than I have in my bank account right now.
Oh,
And I've been
Yeah.
working for a year and a
Yeah.
half.
That's
I saw something on some like Instagram, like this. I forget who it was. Just a baseball player who was making like $2 a day, or $2 not a day, a second.
Yeah.
Like with his contract, like even that is.
Was it Shohei Ohtani?
yeah.
It probably was.
I don't know.
It's some crazy number, dude. Him and the other guy from Japan, the other good
Yeah,
pitcher.
the guy who's the Cubs now, right?
No, I thought they were both. The Dodgers signed them both, didn't they?
Oh yeah, but then there's another guy from the
Yeah.
who's on the Cubs
It's
now.
Yeah.
so- I mean, it's what's funny is that the Dodgers are going to be paying their players like $100 billion and
Yes.
still going to lose in the second round of the playoffs.
Still gonna lose.
That's,
yeah.
I know.
Like they're not gonna. Like the last World Series champions have been who? The Diamondbacks just won.
No, they didn't. They lost.
They lost
Yeah, they lost
to who?
to whoever they played.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest. After the Brewers lose, I kind of stopped keeping track of the MLB.
Oh, well, okay. So basically, the past couple World Series, I remember the Astros won recently. So other than them, there have been like I feel like 3 of the past 4 years have been like not super teams like the Astros or the Dodgers. I'll
Yeah,
look it
because
up.
the Cubs haven't been in any World Series.
Oh, don't even start.
The Cubs, the super team.
2016 World Series, yes sir.
All right.
Yeah, and before that, when was their last one before that?
When did the Brewers won a World Series last?
Dude, you're
Never. But
Your
that's
team,
not what I
never.
asked.
Dude, your team was created like before some like I literally saw an Instagram post the other day that was like the Cubs didn't win a World Series longer than it took America to become a country or something like that.
That's pretty solid. Now the Brewers, we're gonna get GTA 6 before the Brewers win a World Series.
that is
Oh, the
probably-
Rangers. The
the
Rangers
Rangers.
just won.
Okay, that was
So it was
they
the
lost.
Rangers, Ranger, and I said you can't speak English. Okay, so I was wrong. It was 2 of the past 4 years. Okay, so 3 of the past 5 because then the Rangers, Braves, and Nationals won.
How do we
Then
get
they
on
were
topic of
not
baseball?
super teams. The Astros and Dodgers, I would say, were definitely
Yeah.
stacked teams. But I mean, they weren't. It wasn't anything big.
All right, well, moving on to something else I want to touch on besides the hate comments is the Packers. I don't care
Dude.
if you're not a Wisconsin fan. I don't care.
America's team just beat other America's teams, and we are America's team.
No, that's a little much.
What?
But
You don't get to say anything in this part. This is for Packer fans.
Peace out, guys. Catch you next podcast.
Peace out.
Kevin got put on mute. But no, the Packers absolutely destroying That was
That was
absolute domination.
Absolutely embarrassing for Mike. I saw something funny where it's like Mike McCarthy is still helping the Packers.
Yeah,
win.
I know. I saw that too.
Did you see the Packers now have more playoff wins at the Cowboys Stadium than the Cowboys?
I did see that. Yeah. So
That is insane. All right, you can.
yeah, unmute.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Yeah. So the Cowboys are buns, basically.
Cowboys are pretty good though.
Bro, we just touched them.
Well, no, I'm saying in general.
What do you
Cowboys, like, they're a pretty solid team.
Yeah, they're good in the regular season.
Yeah, and then it comes to playoffs.
Yeah, every
season.
single year, it is honestly hilarious how bad they are.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
I didn't even look. Who all picked the Packers in their brackets? I know I picked the
I
Packers.
did. I picked the
Did you
Packers.
pick the Packers? He did not pick the Packers.
I actually don't even remember.
I'll look for you.
I just kind of ran
We
through that
made
bracket.
a little with the boys in the podcast. We want to talk about it. We'll probably talk about it next episode.
Jack has gotten all of them right so far.
When next
How
year.
many did I get right?
Oh, Kevin's champion was the Cowboys.
Yeah, go Cowboys!
That's hilarious.
Wait, I had them winning everything?
Kevin,
You had them
Cowboys
winning every
the Super Bowl?
You had the Cowboys winning the Super Bowl.
You're an idiot, dude.
That is
Oh my
insane.
gosh.
How has Jack gotten everything right? That's kind of
Have
crazy.
I gotten
Actually-
everything right so far, too?
You and I got one wrong. We both got the Browns and Texans game wrong.
Got it.
That was crazy though.
Yeah, the
Texans destroyed.
There's a lot of destroying in the first round of the
Let's check this out.
playoffs.
Hang
so
on.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
and then the
actually-
Lions won their first playoff game in 32 years.
Yeah, I saw that.
Congrats to them. Shout out to the Detroit Lions.
Hey, if you guys see this, congrats, Detroit.
We'll tag him in this count.
I picked the Cowboys
Yeah.
winning
Why would you
all?
pick the Cowboys to?
I don't
You
even
had the-
know.
He had the Browns winning 2 games too.
Let me check my second one, though. Second one's going pretty well. I made 2, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Dude did so bad on his first one, he had to make 2 playoff
That's
NFL brackets.
crazy.
Even
Oh,
though
I got them.
I mean, I made 2 as well,
Okay.
but
Who did I have
I'm
winning?
just making fun of
The
Gavin.
Cowboys. No, wait.
the
That's
Cowboys
that's the same
over
one.
Baltimore.
no, that's the
The
same one.
Cowboys were gonna beat the
Shut up.
49ers
Shut
and
up.
the Ravens.
Here we go.
Insane.
Now here's.
Still doing.
I don't even know. It says it's like the same thing.
You just did 2 of the exact same. Right?
two of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
is
no.
insane.
I know
How
I
did
did.
the
I think I
Cowboys?
said like Ravens or something.
You didn't. You said Cowboys.
I know I said Ravens. For that. It's tripping.
That
it's
is
tripping.
crazy that you picked the Cowboys to win everything. Wow.
I think they're not that bad of a team.
No, they
Shout out to the Green Bay Packers. Bro.
Okay. Like I was saying, like we know we're saying, Gavin, the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
Green Bay Packers.
The Cowboys are not a bad team, but in the playoffs, they just can't get
They
it done.
can't do anything.
They just
yeah.
cannot get it done in the playoffs, no matter what. No matter what. It's crazy.
Yeah. And how about the Bills? They got a crazy snowstorm too.
Snowstorm too. Yeah, I've been seeing all these Instagrams of like all these like
Yeah.
literally like fans shoveling out the entire stadium.
Fans?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were paying
they
fans
they were
$20
paying-
an hour plus a meal if they came and helped
shovel.
That's respect.
That's respect.
That's
I respect
respect.
it too.
Bro, I don't know. Is $20 an hour worth it to go shovel
No.
pounds and pounds of snow in
Not when it's
negative
this
degree
cold
weather?
out. Not when it's this
I
cold.
don't think
I'm gonna
$20 is worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Nolan on this one.
Absolutely.
What was the last topic we were gonna talk about?
Well, I mean, we can talk about hobbies or pickleball.
That's what it was. Okay.
Pickleball is actually an amazing sport.
It is.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm not, we're not starting it yet. I'm gonna start it. So, all right. The last thing we got to talk about today, because Gavin can't get an intro out of his mouth.
Yeah, you couldn't either.
Is pickleball because it is the fastest and largest growing sport in America. Not the largest growing sport. That
We
doesn't
probably
make sense.
don't say facts.
It is the fastest growing sport in America, and that is a fact. I'm 100%
Yeah.
sure of it. Which is kind of crazy because it is basically
Wait. We'll go with your opinion last.
okay. I'll go with
What
that.
do you
again.
think?
I think, okay, personally, being someone who sucks at tennis, pickleball is pretty fun, you know?
I agree.
Because I can actually beat tennis players.
No, you
at-
can't. What are you on, bro? I will.
That's pathetic.
Okay, whatever. Continue.
Okay, but pickleball in reality is like a fun little, like, you don't need to, like, go to your local park to play it. You could just, like, set up a net in your driveway and, like,
That's true.
bing, bang, boom, you know?
Sure.
Bing bang boom.
Bing bang.
That's the cast.
Snap, crackle,
video.
pop. Honey Nut Cheerio. You know?
Copyright strike.
Yeah.
No, I mean I like playing too. I'll go randomly. We'll go to the Y, MCA. For people that don't know, what's the Y? We'll go to the Y in the mornings, play some pickleball. There's this one guy there. We'll call him Timothy.
Okay.
All right, and he's from the UK.
We should call him Abdul.
No. We're going to call him Timothy, all right? And he's from the UK. He's bald, and he's like 70. There was this one morning we went, and it was just me, my mom, and my brother.
And Timothy?
And then, yeah, well, no, Timothy was up in the
Who's Timothy?
upper level.
Oh my gosh, have you been listening to the story?
I thought
No,
he
he's
way
way too
changed his
busy
name.
making jokes. No, Timothy is the name that we're calling this guy.
So who's Abdul?
Abdul
Oh
was
my
the
God.
random name that you said. I said, like, his name is Timothy. You're like, look, call him Abdul. So he's standing up in the balcony, and he sees us three playing. He's like, you guys need a fourth? We're like, huh? He's like, I'll
Is
be
he
right down.
British?
Yeah.
Wait, actually, he's British.
Oh my gosh! I'm
Yes.
gonna slaughter
He's
Yemen.
from the UK, buddy. Keep up, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So,
So you guys had four people,
so
then he
before-
shouted at-
Before I
no.
continue, I feel like he took a COVID test and an IQ test, right?
And mixed them up.
And the IQ test came back positive, and the COVID test came back as 23.
Yep.
Wait.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it took me a second.
As
23! 23!
Years old?
Can we, like, is there something we can, like,
I'm-
physically do to him that isn't
I'm satire, actually.
aggressive?
I'm not acting satire. I am satire. I'm the satire.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm not even gonna tell
Oh
my,
dear.
I'm not even gonna tell my story anymore. Long story short, we play pickleball with Timothy at the gym occasionally.
Abdul.
or Abdul, whatever his name is. Okay.
Timothy
now,
Abdul.
Now it's the actual guy who has an opinion.
Okay, first of all, don't listen to his opinion because he's wrong. Continue.
No, I'm not wrong. So
Bro's
listen,
leaving
here's,
hate
no,
comments
here's the
IRL.
deal, and I'm the only one who can actually like give stats that kind of also like put things in perspective. First off,
There we
like
go.
I was saying, pickleball is the largest growing sport in America, the fastest growing sport in America, and that's a fact. I can't. There's nothing that says that's not true. That is true.
That is true.
Which I think is a little ridiculous in my opinion, but all right. And a part of that reason is because of all these like professional athletes of different sports and also like famous people. Celebrities investing in different pickleball teams. You know, pickleball, professional pickleball as a sport, and pickleball teams are becoming a large thing now. If you go on ESPN, I'm sure you've sometime randomly seen some pickleball tournament with, you know, Ben Johns and Colin Johns, some probably playing. Those are the two.
Bro says he's not a fan, but knows their names.
Yeah, those are two like most famous pickleball players. Those are like
What?
the only two I know.
Who knows that?
Who's that John?
Who is that John? No, but long story short, I'm a tennis player. I've played tennis my entire life. I've played
Not even that good.
at a super high level. I'm going to college. I'm going to college to play tennis. So
Like I said, not that good.
so
His UTR is
so-
only like 10.
He's like only the second best player in the state right now. Like that's come on, be number one.
so
I'm so sorry that was me.
yeah, that was me. I'm not actually that good. I mean, okay, I am, but no. But as I was saying, pickleball, it's just becoming huge right now,
Humble too.
and it's obviously targeted at a older age group, and that's one of the reasons why it's becoming so successful right now. Because what's happened is tennis was a huge sport back when all these older people that are getting to pickleball were younger. So all these people were younger and they were all playing tennis, and then they got older and they feel like they kind of aged out of tennis and they couldn't keep up with tennis anymore because of how big the court is and how athletic you have to be able to play tennis. So then they're like, oh, I'll play pickleball. The court's like 3 times smaller and you don't have to hit the ball really hard because the court's so small and super easy to play, and you don't have to be really good to get into it. Like, you can just hit around. Unlike tennis, where if you like want to just hit around and play tennis, it's way easier just to go to the court and like hit around and play pickleball than it is to go to the court and hit around and play tennis. Like, to go to the court and hit around and play tennis, you have to know what you're doing. Like, you can't just go be like, oh, here's a tennis racket, play tennis.
Yeah.
But so you could probably tell someone who's relatively athletic, be like, here's a pickleball paddle, play pickleball. They could do it. But if you give them a tennis racket, I mean, if you give them make them play against someone who's ever even played tennis for a couple months and gotten lessons, they'll get smoked because tennis is so precise and you have to be so accurate about it. But pickleball, you can kind of just dink it over, and that's just
Have
how
you ever
the sport
taken
is.
tennis lessons? Because
Like
I've taken
8 years
2
ago.
weeks of tennis lessons, and you're saying I would destroy him?
No, I didn't say,
Doubtful.
I said about a month, but I think if
Well,
someone
all right.
someone gets good training for tennis for about a month, like from an actual like someone for like consistently for a month, multiple days a week in a month, and you put him against someone who's even super athletic, the guy who's been training for a month is going to kick the crap out of the guy who, even if the other guy's way more athletic, because of the fact that tennis is it's all about technique. And you have to have good technique to be able to win tennis matches. And pickleball, that is not true. You do not have to have good technique.
Yeah.
I don't really know anything about pickleball. I don't really know anything about pickleball. Noah's played way more pickleball than me. And no offense, Noah, I could kick the crap out of him. It wouldn't even be close.
It's just like when you play tennis that much, you just naturally are good at all
Question in
paddle
the back
sports.
row.
Yes.
Do Do you own a pickleball set?
So listen. I'm not hating on the sport directly.
Oh, okay, listen.
No,
I had to put some things in.
The truth is, this is my opinion.
Shut up, Gally. As I was saying, it's basically become a sport where it's for people who maybe even aren't that athletic and they just want to get out there and just hit around. And I am happy for people playing more racket sports.
Do you hit around pickleball often?
No, not often at all.
Oh.
No,
You'll play with me randomly when we go.
I'll play like once or twice.
He's not.
I've only been on a pickleball court less than 5 times in probably my entire life.
He knows the exact number.
I said less. Okay, but I'm happy for pickleball as a sport because it's a racket sport, and I'm a huge fan of racket sports. Ping pong, tennis. I'm a huge fan of racket sports. So getting racket sport publicity is great because I am a fan of racket sports. But at the same time, I feel like out of any of the racket sports they could have picked, I personally wouldn't have picked pickleball. That's just my opinion. It is the
easiest to play.
Yes,
though,
it is the easiest to play, and that's the
compared
reason.
to all of them.
Yes, and that is true, and that's the reason why I don't like that much. It's because it feels like it basically takes tennis, and it's like, you have to work hard to be good at tennis. You have to put in so many hours training, and to be at the highest level in tennis, you have to be so crazy good and so crazy athletic. And then it's like, here's pickleball. Some of the best players in the world are 60-year-olds. Like, dude,
Well,
I get what
okay,
you're
so
saying.
what you're saying is a bad thing can also be a good thing.
Yeah, no,
Because
I know.
now these 60-year-olds, they can't do anything. But now pickleball comes out, they find out they're really good. They go pro at 60 years old playing pickleball.
That's true.
That's pretty awesome.
No, that is. I'm not saying it's not awesome. It is awesome for the sport, and I'm happy for it. I'm not saying I'm not happy for it. It just kind of, as a tennis player and someone who has played it my whole life, and tennis has never been that mainstream in the U.S., and now all of a sudden, just like that, pickleball's super mainstream in the U.S., it just kind of stings almost a little bit because I came from a tennis background and a tennis family where it's like, man, I
took
wish
it personally.
I wish I did, because it's like I wish people around me would be like as excited as tennis as I am, and now all these people, like even some of my friends who have never played racket sports before, I'm not even saying just you guys, I'm just saying other people I know are like all of a sudden like all about pickleball, like they watch the pro stuff, they like follow it. I'm like, dude,
imagine having no life that you're watching pro pickleball.
Okay,
That's crazy.
yeah, I know, but
It's like watching pro tennis.
shut up, bro. Come on. But like, I just, that's just my opinion on it. Like, I don't have any hate for it. It's just kind of. I
don't have any hate for it, but let me just talk about the things I hate about it. Like, you just talked about the things you hate. Yeah. I hate that you get like so easy and all these pro players, but I don't have any hate.
I have mixed emotions.
Leave hate comments on hated.
What do you want me to tell you? I have mixed emotions about it. There's half of me that is so happy for it, and there's half of me.
Pink lemonade.
There's half of me that's so happy for it, and the other half of me is like, man.
Okay, I get your opinion.
We should talk about something else that Hayden doesn't.
I have my opinion though. It's actually pretty good. Listen, I feel like every sport has its like easier version. So like clown juice. No, like baseball has wiffle ball. Football has flag football.
That is clown juice.
Tennis has pickleball.
Okay.
Or yeah, I feel like every sport has like it's like the wiffle ball of tennis almost.
Okay.
So like it's.
I like that. I've never thought
it's like
about
a downgrade of it, and it's not the OG, but it's something like you can like get a backyard game going easily.
You know what? That's a good take. That is a really good
Thank
take,
you.
and I respect. You know
Thank you.
Tell me up for that. That is a good take. I'm proud of you for that. That was a good take.
I was surprised I could
respect
think about that. Like,
yeah, that is a really good way to think. I haven't really thought about it like that before, but that is true. And if I think about it that way, I like it then, because that's like, oh yeah, pickleball is like the. No, I'm kidding. I can't say that. But no, tennis. Pickleball.
Guys.
Pickleball is kind of like the downgraded version of tennis. But
yeah,
if I think about it that way, I like it. But it's like some people like treat it like it's more impressive.
I do
if you're
get what
good
you're saying. Though.
Some people think it's more impressive if you're good at pickleball than tennis. And I'm like, dude, are you joking? Like that's like, are you actually messing? Like you must be on something.
Overrated.
Yes,
that's
I agree.
It is definitely overrated more than the other nobody like they have professional wiffle ball, but like. Nobody's like sitting down watching that. Like maybe that clips and stuff. Like I see those every once in a while on my For You page.
Yeah.
Like those are not bad, but pickleball is definitely being overrated right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, I agree with that take. That is hot. But all right, have a great week. Thanks for listening to the podcast, guys.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yep.
It's been
shout
fun.
out to Kinkle Fritz.
Yeah, shout out to the guy from Florida at the Academy, Kinkle Fritz. Hope you had a great birthday.
Yep.
And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys.